As a trophy hunter who aims for difficult games, I mainly encounter two types of them. The first type is your usual challenging game that requires a lot of skill to complete, like these ones for example. In the other camp, we have the not touching grass competition games that take a lot of time but aren't necessarily difficult. I'm talking Fortnite, GTA, or even the Persona games. Today, we are going to be looking at one of these games, Rayman Legends, a pretty simple platforming game made by the greatest developer known to man. Although simple, the completion percentage isn't looking too great, and that is all thanks to one singular trophy that took me 9 months to complete. Let's not get ahead of ourselves however and go all the way back to earn the first trophy, Turnip Combo by assaulting this poor turnip. We play as Rayman and we are on a mission to rescue these poor creatures from the bad guys. Not sure what their problem is, but there you go, that's the plot. To stop them properly, we must travel to all 5 main paintings and 2 additional ones and complete every single level in them. Not only are we required to complete these levels, we must 100% them. That means finding all 10 or 3 teensies depending on the level and collecting almost every llama. Llams are basically coins, gems, rings, Wumpa balls. Once we rescue the queen, the king, the 8 peasants and collect enough llams, we 100% our first level and get a trophy. There is no way this abysmal service still exists. I guess not, since it has a different name, but also I don't have friends, so this is a lie. By rescuing a bunch more teensies, we get access to a previously locked door that has a shorter level behind it. Only 3 teensies are here to rescue since, you know, the level's shorter. Once we reach the end, we get rage baited by missing only 8 llams for the gold cup and unlock a new playable character, Barbara. There are 2 big reasons why I choose to play as her almost all the time. Her animations seem way smoother and she also seems way faster, which I know is not correct, but that's how it feels to me. To get our next trophy on the way, we must simply... Bro, come on, lock in, it's 2026. To get our next trophy on the way to the top, we try our luck in the challenge mode. 4 randomly generated levels that rotate every week and every day. I die for about 1 hour here, trying to get the gold cup with no luck. Defeat is the only thing I could taste for now, but don't worry, we will return to these challenges whether we like it or not. I complete the first painting by participating in an awesome level where every single action you perform is synced to a song, which was very nice, and collect another trophy. We enter the second painting called Toad's Story and keep it moving. I also forgot to mention that by finding about 75% of the total llams in a particular level, we get rewarded with a scratch ticket. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved scratching these. I also played a lot of CS. It's a miracle I'm not in debt considering these habits. I also managed to get the gold cup in one of the daily challenges, which I don't even remember how. To get our next trophy, Bad Joke, we must destroy 5 parachutes to make the toads fall to their death. Punching the parachute is the intended way, but I just goombed all of them and that seemed to work as well. Beating level after level, our journey is progressing very smoothly. We beat so many levels in fact that the game decides to create more of them just for the sake of it. These are called the invasion levels. They differ from the rest by being timed. If we want to rescue every teensy, which by the way we don't get to choose since we want to get this trophy right here, we need to complete this level under 40 seconds. I was pretty inexperienced at this point, so some of these time trials ended up being really close. To end the Toad Story painting, we must take on the Armored Toad, which is located in the Armored Toad. Thanks to the wind, we are able to fly through the whole level and even get our next trophy Shoot 'em Up for killing 100 enemies with the flying punch. This attack right here. I managed to rack up so many kills thanks to the boss fight, since I died I don't even know how many times. We then go ahead and complete the second musical level, rescue 150 teensies in total, and unlock every challenge painting by reaching level 7 awesomeness. Okay, so you might be a little confused on what is even happening. Why is the game so easy yet the platinum trophy is still so rare after such a long time? The answer to that question lies in the awesomeness system. There are 11 awesomeness levels you can reach, and to get the platinum trophy we must reach the highest tier, which is 11. To reach it we need to collect points, 6,000 points precisely. These points are earned by collecting cups in each level of the game, which there are 4 of them: bronze, silver, gold and diamond. Once we collect enough llams in a particular level, we get points for every cup we earned, not just the golden one. So instead of getting 10 points, we get 16 points. See the math? Once we collect every cup and 100% every level in any painting, we get an additional diamond cup worth 50 points, which is a lot. So, now for the issue. Completing everything on 100% in the base game is not enough to reach the final level of awesomeness which we need. This is why we need to participate in the challenges, which rotate as I mentioned daily and weekly. What cup you get when the challenge ends is entirely based on your performance that day. What sucks is the fact that the cups here are granted only after the challenge has ended, and that is because your result gets compared to other players. Now this game released on PS4 and PS Vita as well, which as you might know is not a good sign because of the damn cheaters. I would argue that it is almost impossible to earn the diamond cup for casuals in almost any challenge because of the sweats and cheaters. Your best shot would be the distance challenges because they can go on for eternity. The other speedrun type paintings are impossible since these losers will gatekeep you. Aiming for the gold cups is way more realistic and, more importantly, doable. But even if you log on every single day to collect every gold cup from the challenges, it is going to take you at least 11 weeks or so, and that is the reason that this number exists. Let's put the grind aside for now and earn the everywhere trophy instead. A very easy one where all we needed to do was simply participate in every challenge available. The next two trophies I earned were yet again tied to the challenge mode. If you have any friends playing this game, your results in the challenges will get compared to theirs. I had no one to help me out with these ones, but I was lucky. Creating another PSN account and then adding my main account into my friends list did the job. I basically bypassed the requirement for the trophy, but I don't care. I also managed to score the bronze tier cup in one of the challenges. I definitely didn't rage quit and stop playing. Some unfortunate events happened behind the scenes of making this video, which resulted in the footage for the next few trophies getting corrupted, so I apologize. I got these 3 trophies for completing the main 5 paintings, this trophy for unlocking 10 princess skins, and then these 2 for saving 300 teensies in total and accumulating over 1 million lamps. From about mid-April to August, I solely focused on the daily challenges, which is how I was able to earn the 1 million lamps trophy so early compared to others. Before the release of Rayman Legends, there was another 2D game they released by the name of Rayman Origins. For some reason, there are about 40 levels from that game in Rayman Legends, which is quite unusual. They are not bonus levels and are required for the platinum trophy. By completing the first level of this kind, we get a trophy, and since we managed to rescue exactly half of the total teensies, we get another trophy for unlocking every invasion level in the game. Invasion levels are the timed ones. After focusing down one painting and 100%ing it, we earn our first diamond cup, which, if you remember, is 50 points, which really helps us in the goal of reaching 6000 points for the awesomeness level 11. As soon as I complete the water and the musical painting, I start scratching some tickets. One of the rewards you can get for these are the creatures, little monsters that don't do a whole lot. Sitting around for apparently no reason is their way of life. Finding them rewards you with lamps, but even those don't serve any purpose besides unlocking skins and that one trophy we got earlier. After finding 30 of them though, we get a trophy, which is nice. We then go on a little spree and complete a bunch of miscellaneous trophies by collecting every lamp above this little island, playing a football match with my other controller, and pulling 100 turnips from the ground, which is when I took a break. A 3-month break at that. I rarely competed in the challenges, haven't done any level from the base game, and just overall focused on other games which I have made videos on. I however came back in November to finally end this game's platinum trophy. The first thing I did was focus on the Origins level because there were a lot of them. The Origins painting is also split into 5 additional paintings, meaning we can get 5 diamond cups instead of 1 like usually. That will be 250 points, thank you. After 9 months of grinding on and off, the notorious, truly awesome trophy for reaching the final level of awesomeness, which is 11. This grind took a long time and it was rather boring. That's also the reason why I took such a long break in the first place. Getting the gold cups was however not that challenging, and I believe that anyone can earn them if they are willing to sit out some daily practice sessions. 16 trophies left to go, including the platinum, and with the hardest trophy in the game behind us, the rest of the journey was pretty relaxing. The first thing I did was that I went back into each unfinished level and collected enough lumps to get every gold, silver and bronze cup, which in turn means I unlocked every diamond cup as well. The fact that I earned awesomeness level 11 before acquiring every cup indicates that my math was wrong, and I played a bunch of challenges for the love of the game, I guess. If I counted correctly, I could have been done a lot sooner. Since having every cup means I 100%ed every level in the game, I also got the trophy for completing every Origins level. And yeah, we also rescue all 700 teensies, which is a given because, you know, 100% and all that. After this bombardment of trophies, I was also pleasantly surprised by the number of scratch tickets still in my inventory. A gambling addict's dream. I took care of them really quickly, which got me a trophy, and I also found every creature in the game. They are still useless, by the way. If only there was an AK-47 or something like that. 7 miscellaneous trophies excluding the platinum are the only thing we have left to collect. The first one, called Strike, can be easily earned in the Enchantment Forest level. All we need to do is pull up this turnip and snipe the enemy in front of us. Doing this 5 times unlocks the trophy. This Ain't the Platform is our next trophy, and for this one, all we need to do is... Yeah, so the next trophy, Axe Skater, is another easy one. After running down this hill in the opening level, we can slide on our axe, cover the distance of 30 meters, and the trophy is ours. Let Him Do the Job is our next trophy, and this one can be tricky. In the painting Fiesta de los Muertos, we can find a level where we get chased by some luchadors. I think that's the word. While we are running for our lives, we can stumble upon additional enemies that can damage us. We can of course kill them ourselves, but for this trophy, we must let the luchador do the deed. As soon as he slimes 10 enemies, we get the trophy and move on to Mansion of the Deep, where another trophy awaits us. This time we must complete the whole level without touching the laser once. On some Mission Impossible type shit, literally. I thought that I had this trophy in the bag, but then this happened. I have no idea why I was going so fast. Another trial later though, I was able to get it. The Elevator Ambush level is a match made in heaven for us to be able to unlock the Watch Out trophy. For this one we need to eliminate 10 toads. Well, not exactly. We just have to make sure they teamfire themselves by standing on this elevator and not killing the laser ball guy. He is kind enough to shoot his laser gun for us, killing anything that gets in its way. 10 unlucky toads later, the trophy is ours. Now for the last trophy, rubber ducks, we don't even have to load up another level. After the elevator section, we meet this guy who throws dangerous objects. Now we just have to wait for him to throw a rubber duck at us, since he does so occasionally. Slice it and do this 4 more times. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to sub. I'm trying to reach 10k subs before the end of the year, and I have some banging content cooking you don't want to miss. With the 5th rubber duck down, we get our last trophy, which means the grueling platinum trophy is ours. Thanks for watching and see you next time.